All right, ready to go here with Merrifield up to the plate.
Toronto, the designated hitter, with Merrifield.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Edman slings to first. One out in the top of the first. So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
On a line, base hit.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. Back here at the ballpark and stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. And a pitch. Foul ball. Manoah, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at a Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Donovan at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
A 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Nolan Arenado. First offering misses the mark. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. The 1-0. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Montgomery back to work. And that one hammered. Gone! George Springer leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a foul ball left side. 0-1 now. This to third, stops it on a slide. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one pulled foul. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. To third. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in St. Louis, and here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Nolan Gorman swings through it for strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. And strike two.
0-2 with the count.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him! One out. And now it's Juan Yepez. Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. On the ground a second, might be two. Knocks it down. So one out with two aboard. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Move to first. Yepez back in standing. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. Two gone now. So two down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar. Can't field it cleanly. Force it second, and they get the out. Stayed with it nicely. On to the third inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, right side. Nootbaar moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there are two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Whit Merrifield. And fouled off. Montgomery, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And here is on the ground. They take the force out, and that is that. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Manoah back to work. Left field. Varsho moving under it. One down. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Germany. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, the batter will be the shortstop, Bichette. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bichette, second round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Step off. Oh, he jumped early to second, and he's out. This to third. Arenado to first in time. That takes care of Springer. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Rounded out his first time up. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bounced out to short. Edman fires to first on the run, and that's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom four, here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA-wiffle. And it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's two away. Here's Nolan Gorman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. He handles it himself. Out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Over to Goldie. One away here in the fifth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. And makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Juan Yepez. The right-hander back to work. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's a speed threat, Tyler O'Neill. And a swing and a miss.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Struck him out looking. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. On the ground, right side. Throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman at the plate. Bounce to the right side. To second, there's Bichette. And that's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Montgomery back to work. Ripped on a line. Nootbaar makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Whit Merrifield. And there's a foul ball. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. That's hard hit on the line. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, taken for third. Edman with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch just misses.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So digging in, Nolan Arenado. Popped up right side. Espinal pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not good.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Bichette.
The Show.
A wind in the pitch. Smoked into left, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Dakota Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter is George Springer. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swung on, belted. O'Neill going back some more, and that one is gone. A towering shot to center, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The pitch. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. So up next, Alejandro Kirk. Bounce to third. Arenado to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Jake Woodford into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Matt Chapman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
The left fielder, number 25.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Man at first. Here's Kiermaier now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. High fly ball, right field. Nootbaar makes the catch, inning over.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth and playing tennis. You a menace, about to start up a war.
Back here in St. Louis, and now the DH, Nolan Gorman.
Designated hitter.
And the right-hander back to work.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now, Juan Yepez. Swinging a foul straight back. Bounce to the left side. Bichette whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here in St. Louis, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Whit Merrifield. The wind of the pitch. Out there to center. O'Neill drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays.
Santiago Espinal.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Man at first, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Out to center. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Leading off, Lars Nootbaar.
The right field.
The pitch. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. And that one fouled off. And takes low from ball one. Manoah still out there to pitch the eighth and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
In the air, left side. Squeezes it, and there's one away. And here comes Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Throw, save, and that was close. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And it's 1-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And George makes the grab. 2 down. And now Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The third baseman,
Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. We go to the ninth. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Woodford back to work. That one hammered left field. That's back. And out of here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball left side. Over to Goldie. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And a foul ball. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 8-0. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Jordan Hicks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Still only one out here in the inning. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now, laced down the line, could be extra bases. Merrifield around third. In there safely. It's 9-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that base.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0. Chris Stratton comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air to left center. Yepes gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Stratton, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Fouled off left side. Now the 0-1. Right side. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to third, Arenado. They get the force. That's the third out. And welcome back. So bottom of the ninth, and now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. And here it comes. To the right side. Whips it to first on the run. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hard hit to third. Now only one out remaining. One out left for the Cardinals. Now up for St. Louis, Juan Yepes. Out towards left center. Kiermaier moving under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the season opener.